show that Mr. Herring is guilty, we will call up 4 witnesses. First, we will call up Detective Amherst, played by Rocio Lopez, Catherine Carlisle, played by Elizabeth Vasquez, Luann Dobbs, played by Ms. Rima Bonza, and Mitchell Ganser, played by Nicholas Rodriguez. First off, the defense will try to say that this could have been a suicide, and merely the facts do not add up to that. First off, the purse landed 16 feet away from the body, and there's no way if you jump off with the purse it's going to land that far. Secondly, the part that had the DNA of the defendant that was on the purse was missing from the purse. And thirdly, Mr. Jesse Herring even stated, and I quote, "She could not have been suicidal. She has so much to live for." Now, the defense might try to say that Mr. Herring was a trustworthy, honest, respectful, as well as respected man. Yet, doesn't everyone make mistakes? Is anybody perfect? The answer is no. Hasn't every single person of the 6.93 billion people on this planet made a mistake? The answer is yes. So yes, the defense could try to say I gave him reasonable doubt, but according to Chapter 19, Section 19.02, subsection B, subsection 1 and 2 of the Texas Penal Code, any man who intentionally and knowledgeably commits murder and/or causes serious bodily injury dangerous to human life can be and will be charged. Now, in this case, Mr. Herring and the deceased, Eleanor Ganser, are in a relationship, and they're coming to an end because Eleanor wants to be his lady and not the mistress. Jesse wouldn't have this. He was in love with his dying wife. She was dying of cancer. And so when she told him this, they fought. He pleaded with her not to go. Now, when they began to fight and scared, not knowing what to do, Jesse struck her. She fell unconscious. Now, Jesse was scared because surely she would tell of the events. And the 2 things that would happen: State Bar would find out, and client and lawyer are not allowed to have a relationship beyond business. And 2, his wife would find out, and he didn't want that to be the last thing she died knowing. Now, so he took her to the Snooksnook riverbank and dumped her over the cliff. So the prosecution will show that Mr. Herring is guilty. There's no doubt. The facts do not lie. The defense might also try to show that Mitchell Ganser, he should be the prime suspect, and that is not the case. Mitchell Ganser is a respected man, an honest, hard-working man, trying to make a living. He was a loving husband who would never touch a hair on his wife's head. He even gave money to the Boys and Girls Club to build a new gym. Now, what murderer does that? So, the facts it's not him. Jesse Herring, that man right there, in that white button down, he's guilty. He is the murderer of the beloved Eleanor Ganser. Your Honor, vote that man guilty of premeditated murder by the 1st degree. Thank you.